Welcome to Pydle Day 112. Pydle is a daily puzzle game you need to solve by writing Python code. Today's Pydle is a banana. It follows on the fruit we had yesterday as a strawberry. So have a go at solving today's Pydle. If you're new to Pydle or you want some hints how to play Pydle, just stick around as I will now solve yesterday's Pydle, which was a strawberry. So this is a fun one. It is symmetrical around the y-axis. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Cartesian coordinates for x. Because it's always handy to use Cartesian coordinates, which basically go from -2 to +2. For y, we are going to keep Pydle coordinates, but we're going to actually invert that. So we're going to start from 0 to the bottom, and you'll see in a minute why that's going to be handy. Okay, so let's tackle the whites first. So the if statement for that is, so we need to color in these corners, and an easy way is to look at a linear equation. So the equation for the edge of the strawberry is y equals x. So because we inverted the y-axis, that's 0, 0, and it's got just a slope of 1. So it's y equals x. So if we say x greater than y, we're going to get that corner. And because it's symmetrical, if you say absolute value of x greater than y, so we say if absolute value of x greater than y. Okay, let's test that out first. And I forgot about this. I need to invert the y-axis, and I need to add 2 to x to convert it back into Pydle coordinates. And there you can see, you're starting to see the outline of the strawberry. Now the additional white pixels, you need to say or y equals 4, and then we can say x remainder 2 equals 0. So these are the even pixels, 0, 2, and 0, -2, and +2. Okay, so now we've got the real outline of the strawberry, which is great. The majority of the pixels are red, so let's just quickly focus on the greens, which would be easier to single out. And for that one, we need an else if. Again, it's symmetrical. Now we can work out what's the equation of this green line. We just look at the positive one because the negative one is going to be handled by the absolute value. Okay, so it's basically y equals x with positive slope, and the intercept is 0, 1, 2, 3. So so we can say y equals absolute value of x plus 3. Okay, and those ones are green. Let's see if that works. And that's the kind of the green stems of the or whatever the green bits are on top of the strawberry. So all that remains is a single else statement for the reds. Okay, so that's red, but that still doesn't solve the Pydle because it's got a character. That character just happens to be a full stop. So we add that, that solves the Pydle. Okay, So have a go. If you haven't solved this one already, then you can go back in history, just press the back button there, and then you can solve the strawberry, which was a fun one. The banana, have a go at solving that. That should also be quite an easy one. And come back tomorrow for the solution.